You must never use the DC to settle your personal differences or want to settle political scores or pursue people on the basis of personal matters. That's where the disintegration comes from. What helped the ANC to succeed for this almost 100 years was open engagement, political tolerance, and tolerance to dissenting views. Once you take away that open and frank debate and criticism in the African National Congress, then the ANC is going to become something else. President Zuma is the president of the ANC. I don't have to have feelings for him. I don't know what feelings mean. Feelings. I must have feelings. I can't. It's not going to happen that. I have no feelings for President Zuma. My relationship with President Zuma remains a political relationship. And it has got nothing to do with feelings. I'm not going to resign. I'm inspired by fearless Nelson Mandela and courageous Chris Hani and Peter Mkau. Suspension for 5 years is much better than 27 years in jail. Why didn't Madiba resign even when he was in a difficult position like that? 27 years in prison, 5 years of loitering in the streets. Why must I resign? Why must I resign? I will never resign. There is nothing painful, there is nothing personal, there is nothing painful. Even if I'm on the streets for 5 years, I will come back after 5 years and continue with that struggle for the economic emancipation of our people. People say we won't go to the ANC January 8. Even if appeal is resolved before the January 8 of the ANC, I will be there. I'm a supporter of the African National Congress. I'm not a suspended supporter, I'm a suspended member. Now I will revoke supporter status and I will go and sit with supporters on the grandstand. That's where I belong. I'll go sit on the grandstand. I will receive the centenary message of the African National Congress in Mangaung. My blood is black, green, and gold. I will never form a political party. Neither would I take a posture that seeks to oppose the African National Congress. I will never do that. I will die ANC. I don't need a card to be ANC. I'm born African National Congress. I will die African National Congress. Here we are fighting a political battle, not a personal battle. Let the enemy celebrate. That celebration will be short-lived. You will never destroy the radical politics of the ANC. Even if I'm not there, this youth that we have in the ANC will continue with that radical voice. You have a big problem here, sitting here in front. That's why you must expel everything. Because even if I'm not there, you are going to be confronted by the same militants. So if you think you are solving problems by expelling me and Floyd, there's no problem. Let's see if you'll not have another headache. Because that's a problem of having kids. Yeah, kids come with all this manner of problems you have. So if you no longer want to have kids, the ANC must take that decision. No more kids in the ANC. Then let them take that decision, because as long as they've got